Most of us have experienced moments where we had to say goodbye to loved ones. Sometimes it's the cycle of life and death. Other times it's bidding farewell to friends due to moving to unfamiliar places. When we deeply bond with someone, parting ways can cause significant hurt and often comes with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. In this video, I want to share some philosophical ideas that can help you effectively cope with those emotions. 1. Contemplation on impermanence. What surprises me is how many people crave permanence in an impermanent universe. This is especially true when it comes to bonding with others. When we experience something wonderful, we often wish to prolong that state indefinitely. In our connections with loved ones, we desire for these relationships never to end. However, everything comes and goes, including human beings. Yet, it is precisely this impermanence that makes life intriguing and meaningful. Imagine if their presence were eternal. It would mean they were always here and would never cease to exist. In that scenario, the preciousness and unique value of relationships would be lost, because it is precisely their finite nature that makes each moment so precious. They would never be born and never die. They would remain unchanged, static, and entirely predictable. What makes that unattractive? As humans, we are not drawn to the immutable. It is precisely uncertainty that captivates us. In relationships, we forge deep bonds when confronting a universe beyond our control, including ourselves. It is change and unpredictability that constitute the fabric of life, making our connection with others deeper and more meaningful as we navigate together through the unforeseeable ups and downs of this journey. But the nature of change also means that humans change. They change interests, passions, residences, grow old, fall ill, and eventually pass away. This is the price to pay in a world in constant flux and transformation. Therefore, we should fully enjoy the time with our loved ones while they are here, while accepting that someday, inevitable change will lead them out of our lives. If we have no emptiness, we become an inert mass. We cannot breathe, we cannot think. Emptiness means vitality. It is inhaling and exhaling. We cannot live without emptiness. Emptiness is the expression of impermanence, of change. We should not complain about impermanence, because without impermanence, nothing can exist or evolve. 2. Abandoning entitlements. Life doesn't come with any guarantees. The universe has bestowed upon you what you have, and you have no right to demand anything more than what has come your way. This might seem harsh, but nature has never promised you a lasting marriage or an expansive social circle. Society may lead us to believe that we deserve certain things, including the presence of certain people in our lives. But the truth is, we are not entitled to that. When we remember someone, we often feel dissatisfied with their absence in our lives. Especially after parting ways, sometimes we feel entitled to their company, and their absence leaves us restless and in pain. But in the grand scheme of life, we don't own anyone. We only have time with them. Some bonds last a lifetime, but most are just passing through. According to the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, life is like a banquet. We should simply enjoy what is served to us and accept what is past. He said, "What is given to you, accept with measure." Don't wait for it to pass you by. Keep on your journey until it comes near you. Apply this to children, spouses, careers, possessions, and ultimately, you will become a reliable guest at the feasts of the gods. 3. Loving them without physical presence. Loving someone means setting them free. When they depart from our lives or distance themselves from us in any way, instead of hoping for their return, we can express love with forgiveness. If we only love people for what they provide us, be it their support, intimacy, or companionship, then we remember them for the value they added to our lives. They brought us comfort, delicious meals, listened to our praises, and entertained us to make us happy. Now that all these things are no longer there, we feel dissatisfied. However, the question we can ask ourselves is, what is best for them? Perhaps they have left us for their own best interests, such as moving to another country to pursue their dreams and aspirations. Therefore, it is important for us to think about what is best for them, rather than just what we can receive. They may have found new happiness now, and that should make us glad. All we can do when they are no longer with us is sincerely wish them the best, even though we are no longer with them, and receive nothing from them. In this way, we transform the painful feelings of separation into compassion, an unconditional desire for everyone to be happy. 4. Focusing on the present moment. The simplest and most effective way to deal with memories of someone is to focus intensely on the present. When we concentrate on current tasks or immerse ourselves in conversations with those around us, our attention won't be diverted toward the person we're remembering. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Remind yourself that past and future have no power over you, only the present. And even the present can be narrowed down. Just set boundaries for it." If your mind tries to deny this truth, be sensitive about it. When we invest too much time and energy remembering someone, we are relinquishing control of our minds to memories of the past. Memories are not to be blamed, but the longing for what's gone shouldn't dominate our thoughts and actions today. If we can't let go and desire what isn't realistic, our present will become dull and lifeless. Because when we let the past rule, it plunges us deeper into despair. Close the door on the past and open up to the reality of the present, where we can live and experience fully. When we continue to remember someone deeply and feel profound love for them, if this affection is sincere and mutually supportive, do you believe they want the best for us, including living fully in the present? Everything that has passed, whether beautiful memories or challenges, has contributed to our growth. The important thing is not to let memories of the past overshadow the presence of the present. Respect and cherish what we have right now, because this is where life truly happens. Those we once bonded with and experiences we've had never completely vanish. They remain to teach us valuable lessons. Let's continue living with gratitude and enjoy each moment, believing that the future will bring even greater things.